Yo, what's up, world? Listen, this is like the 11th time I'm trying to do this video. I keep getting interrupted. I've made a couple mistakes in other takes. So I'm just going to run this one. I don't even care. Look, mom, no hands. Okay, so I've been talking. Your whole participation is the reason you're in the condition in which you are. A lot of folks don't, y'all love your Nimrods. You love your Nimrod. And here's a Nimrod right here. He's about to offer you a solar program. Okay, he's about to provide for you. And with this provision comes stipulation in a contract that is going to demand performance. And I'm going to explain that here in a second. I got a couple quotes in here from my corpus delicti. It's my pinned comment. Highly, highly recommended. But we are going into sustainable development, the 2030 agenda, the whole Agenda 21. You're going to own nothing. And that's unfortunate because with property comes rights, and with rights comes your responsibility. Like I said, you obligated to do so. But anyway, go against God if you want to. That's okay. Make him your Nimrod. That's all good. He's going to offer you something that's just too good. It's too good. But before I play the clip, there's another scene in the Matrix movie I want you to keep in mind. And that's when Morpheus was trying to explain to Neo's little nutty head what happened to him as he held up a Duracell battery. Okay, keep that scene in mind. Roll the tape.
If you wanted to power the entire United States with solar panels, it would take a fairly small corner of Nevada, Texas, Utah, anywhere. You only need about 100 miles by 100 miles of solar panels. The batteries you need to store that energy to make sure you have 24/7 power is 1 mile by 1 mile.
According to Elon Musk, the entire country could easily be powered by solar many times over. But why isn't it? Well, the main reason is because most people don't know that they can install solar on their homes for no cost. They think they have to pay thousands of dollars for the equipment and thousands more to get it installed. They don't know that there's a new 2023 solar program where the government will cover the cost to install the solar panels for you. They also don't know that solar actually saves you money in the long term, and it can be one of the safest investments. And with this new 2023 program, you can even get paid $10,500 or more when you go solar. The only catch is that not all zip codes qualify. But because you are seeing this ad, you most likely qualify and can find out 100% for free in just 60 seconds. So just click the button on this video and find out if you can get paid thousands to go solar in 2023.
Now, with these handouts comes restrictions because they establish the equitable value of the benefit. They determine its usage, in other words. So you're agreeing to this. They're going to pay you to do this. And you're not going to have the liberty to exercise your own energy. That's exactly what's about to happen to you. You're not even going to have the liberty to exercise your own energy that you're collecting for them. But anyway, and I can prove that too. Because in this agreement, you are going to be operating under corporate capacity. And to understand what that means, let me quote you Hale versus Hinkle. Read this. Oh my God, read this. Okay, and let me just quote this. Hale versus Hinkle. We are of the opinion that there is a clear distinction in this particular between the individual and the corporation, and that the latter has no right to refuse to submit its books and papers for an examination at the suit of the state. Yeah, they don't have a Fourth Amendment. They don't have that. The individual may stand upon his constitutional rights as a citizen, capital C, that's a capital C. That means that's the inhabitant, the denizen, not the corporate member, not your civil 14th Amendment fictional entity in persona. No. You are the actual living man. Yes, the denizen. Okay, he is entitled to carry on his private business, not commercial, public business, in his own way. That's private. His power to contract is unlimited. Boom. I don't even need a license to contract. I don't need it. I don't need permission. Anyway, He owes no duty to the state or to his neighbors to divulge his business or to open his doors to an investigation so far as it may tend to incriminate him. That doesn't mean I'm a criminal. No. All that means is I refuse to invite a fictional entity into my house to where they create established, assumed statutory jurisdictions over persona due to public safety, things of that nature. That's how they get you. Oh, you're going to hurt yourself. This is a danger to humanity. What if somebody gets hurt? What if you slip and fall and crash on a baby? Like, they're insane. Okay, he owes no such duty to the state since he receives nothing therefrom beyond the protection of his life and property. Everybody has that one. That's your basic, military protection, the whole nuclear naval vessels surfing through the oceans, everybody gets that. But you don't receive any benefits. You don't have solar panels offered from the government. So that means you are free to exercise your constitutional rights to its fullest execution. So long as you are the belligerent claimant in person, which is another importance, because once you establish this Guard-Wardian establishment, you are now an incompetent, it says right here, regaining our power to attorney is the single most important step in regaining our capacity, our rights, our liberties, and our duties. Okay, I quoted that one. On this one here, I forget what that's called. I don't even care. But you're operating at corporate capacity due to the agreement of the contracts. And they state it out very clearly for you as a 14th. Well, they don't directly tell you, but they indirectly tell you that as a 14th Amendment citizen, you are a corporately owned fiction. That means sit down, shut up, ride the back of the bus, and that's where you're at. Here's another case. Here's my second case right here. This is the farmer. I'm not going to read it out because it's really drug out. So I'll just paraphrase it and sum it up for you. But the farmer, basically accepted solar panels. Yeah, that's what he did. And he gained all this energy according to the stipulation of the contract. The government got their portion. He got what he was, whatever the contract was. But he had extra space available. So he went outside of his contract, set up some solar panels for himself, harvested that energy for himself. And in this, remember in this ad, how they were saying it costs thousands of dollars. You're not going to be able to afford it. But with this program, we'll pay for it. In fact, we'll even pay for you to have it done. They'll pay you for it because you can't afford it. They literally tell you this. They control the market and they regulated it on purpose to get this farmer in their pocket. And that's exactly what's going to happen with these solar fields. It's just a different crop. This time it's you. They're cropping you now. And the energy that you're going to collect for them is their yield. And they'll just come and take it because this farmer, he thought since he had 40 acres, the government only wanted to use 30 acres. He reserved the additional 10 acres for his own private usage. But in his corporate capacity, he was not subject to private protection under his constitutional rights. They fucked him. Remember when Elon was talking about go mother truckers, I'm all about freedom? This piece of shit, he was selling go truckers, go freedom, go convoy. He was selling his Teslas to the driverless companies. This dude's a psycho. This dude's a fucking psycho. Anyway, so is your granddaddy. So are all your kids. I don't mean to get personal, but damn, you turned them into a science experiment. I do not like you, dude. I do not like you. So now here he is advertising the state so that they could come in and take your house, take your equitable usage of the collected energy, the asset, the benefit, because You are a corporately owned fictional entity. You are possessed, just like the Bible says. You are possessed. You think you have God-given free will and expression? Yeah, right. Nimrod owns you. Nimrod owns you. You're going to do what your God tells you to. That's exactly what you're going to do. You're going to bow down to your God. And you're going to do it at the expense of your own children. What a sick world. What a sick, sick world. So anyway, done ranting about this. Got other things to do. So highly recommend read up on my corpus delicti pinned topic. And get you a photo right quick. Pow! It's that right there. Pinned topic. It's the body of evidence. That's what it is. This is the body of evidence. This is the situation you're in. You're a corpse. Remember when Christ said the dead gonna walk the earth? Yeah, that's you. You're dead. Anyway.